Friends, enemies, and those of you who have yet to decide which one you are, I greet you. Hello. The sun has gone down in my studio apartment in Japan, and it is now night. The perfect time for me to continue my story about 24-hour restaurants, or the bat, the scarab, their conflict, and me. Last time in my story, I was telling you how during 2009 or 2010 or so, I had visited Tokyo. And while I was there, I went to an all-night cafe in the dead of night to get rid of some insomnia, to relax, as I was all jittery and excited about my travels to Tokyo. While I was there, I was approached by two strange people who wanted me to solve a debate which was practically unsolvable between them. Something about a ruby and who it belonged to, and that was about it. No backstory or no information behind it. I left them disgusted with giving them a throwaway answer that I forgot about. I was thinking of those two strange people as I was sitting in the same restaurant waiting for my breakfast to be delivered to my table. You see, the restaurant was close to my hotel, and it was easier to have something there than anywhere else. As I was waiting, someone came up to me and directed my attention away from my phone, which I was scrolling for information on news and social stuff. Excuse me, do you mind if I, sit down with you, please? Ah, good morning. Please join me. I'm barely awake, but I'm getting there. Please have a seat. Hello. I look upon this person. It is another weary traveler of the world, someone belonging not to Japan but other countries. I looked at him, and he sat down. I, I saw you last night here. You were here last night, right? Yes, I was. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Yes. And you talked to those two strange guys, right? Ah, I was just thinking about those two strange people and their weird way of asking questions. Or do you remember the answer you gave them about the ruby, who it belonged to? And do you hear the scarabs? My answer, I don't quite recall. Just give me a moment as I wake up in scarabs. I'm sorry. I think they're scarabs. Just clicky sound. Do you hear it? The clicky sound. I do not hear the clicky sound of. Yeah, it's like the sound of millions of bugs just skirtling around in the back. Do you hear it? Do you hear? No, I don't hear it. Do you hear something from the background music generator or so? No, not that. Okay. Do you remember? You sure you don't remember the answer you gave him about the ruby? I think I told them that I don't care. I said I would be happy with whoever has it, I guess. Why? Well, I forgot. I told it belonged to one of them, and I don't think they really appreciated that. And my friend I was with, he said it was with the other one, and I don't think that they appreciated it either. Since and then they left us alone, and they left the. Okay, sir, you seem a bit frazzled. Are you okay? So you don't hear the scarabs in the background? No, I do not. Why? Well, when they left, I heard scarabs, and just like they're, creepy, and like they're kind of crawling upon just the outer rim, and just like a mountain of them. Just click, 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 click. Okay, okay. Oh, nor do you hear the bats? I don't hear the bats, but my friend, he hears bats. It's gawing and flying in the background. He actually had to go back to his room and rest because it just was driving him crazy. I do not hear bats or scarabs. Um, uh, but you say you started hearing these sounds after you answered these two strange people's riddle. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, yeah, just you sure you don't see any? They might be coming. They sound hungry. I don't know what a scarab sounds like. They're hungry, but my money would be if you sound like this. Did you hear it? No, no, I do not. Unfortunately, my breakfast is here, and I am hungry. I tell my guest as my meal is delivered. Um, I Well, do you want to join me? But it sounds like you are more obsessed with these beetles. Yeah, yeah. No, no. You don't hear anything. I saw you talk with those people. I gotta find out where the sound is coming from. It's driving me kind of crazy. Like, no bats, no beetles. You don't hear anything. None but your voice, good sir. Oh, okay. All right. Have a good day. Okay. You as well, and hopefully you solve whatever riddles you. Goodbye. Goodbye. And with that said, I am going to end this chapter, but please stay tuned for the next chapter. Last but not least, I will do a little self-promoting. As I have mentioned before, I have a Patreon account, and although I don't really expect anyone to donate to it, it's there if you feel the need to throw money at this humble voice. Thank you. Until next we meet, have a good night. Sweet dreams.